kill the son, who makes a run for it as men armed with machetes and zombie knives chase him down.
This story is up. This is 32-year-old father of two, Liam Slade, who was driving down a highway one night in July while his passengers filmed TikToks. Only this was no regular joyride. The three passengers were reportedly inhaling nitrous oxide gas, or whippets, while Slade was going 125 miles per hour. He reportedly has 32 previous convictions for 52 offenses, starting when he was just 15 years old. That includes violent behavior, attempted robbery, attempted carjacking, supplying drugs, and, wait for it, dangerous driving. In fact, he'd just recently been banned for driving for 3 years and shouldn't have even been on the road the night this TikTok was filmed. And now, that video was just played for a jury in court after a tragic accident that night. Witnesses say they saw Slade dangerously passing other vehicles before ultimately rear-ending a family of 5 who were all heading home from a wedding. Their car went airborne from the impact, spinning several times. Slade's car somehow ended up on the roof of the other car before he fled the scene. He left 2 seriously injured, and 2 moms in the car tragically died from their injuries. An anonymous tip led cops to Slade, and because of his past, he was just given an extended sentence of 19 years in prison.
Man, shout out to Notice News for this content, just for the simple fact. This stupid idiot right here, I'm happy they gave his ass 19 years, because I know how it feels to be in a car accident. Definitely a rear collision car accident. So, this stupid guy didn't have no point of doing that stupid shit he was doing. On top of they inhaling shit, trying to get high, drugged up, whatever it does, it don't make you more alert. So, 19 years, man, that's, I hope you serve every year of that fucking sentence, just for the simple fact of what? You know, I mean, the car was on top of the person he rear-ended. Think about that. How dangerous. That could be you. You know what I'm saying?
This story is wild, and heads up, the footage is disturbing. This is 50-year-old Kelvin Ward. In this surveillance video, you can see him leave a Kentucky Fried Chicken with some food and get into a car with his 19-year-old son. As the car drives off, another car rams directly into it. It turns out, according to police, a gang had been trying to kill the son, who makes a run for it as men armed with machetes and zombie knives chase him down. The dad then gets behind the wheel of the gang's car and crashes it into a railing. Gang members then begin to chase the dad up and down the street. This guy here swings a giant knife at him repeatedly in the middle of the road. Kelvin is stabbed and left to die in the road, and the masked assailants run away. This all went down in the UK back in April, and cops soon tracked down the men involved in the attack. What's your name? It's not clear why this gang was targeting the man's teenage son, but the family of the victim, like his brother here, is devastated.
My family, we have to go to a grave to visit my brother. If you make a choice to carry a knife, if you make a choice to associate with people that go around regularly with knives, you've made a choice, you've made a decision. Every single time, it's your choice.
Research from the UK Parliament says that in the year ending March 2023, there were around 50,000 offenses involving a knife or sharp instrument. That number is higher than previous years, but lower than its peak in 2020. Here's a homicide cop.
Tackling people carrying knives and serious youth violence is a priority for West Midlands Police. So we have a dedicated task force, Project Guardian, whose sole job it is to target this type of crime. They're patrolling in areas that knife crime is seen as prevalent.
In late November, multiple attackers were convicted. 4 men were found guilty of conspiracy to murder the son. Of those 4, a 28-year-old and a 17-year-old were each found guilty of murder, and another 28-year-old was found guilty of manslaughter.